The first 2 days of the summit are dedicated to implementation and are going to give the chance for state leaders and governments to share what they've done to move the needle on climate action. And in the US, that does look like the Inflation Reduction Act and having the policies and the incentives embedded into a standing structure. With loss and damage, there's current conversations around creating a fund and having countries that pollute heavily put money towards this loss and damage fund for countries that are facing heavy climate impact. So that's high on the agenda for COP27 and something that'll be interesting to see whether countries commit to. A good example of this is Pakistan emits only nearly 1% of global emissions, and yet, as we saw, they've experienced devastating floods. So it's countries like the United States and China who are heavy emitters, and whether they, among other donor countries, would commit to a fund for countries like Pakistan in rebuilding and also building resilience to future events that are on the horizon. So another big theme that will come from COP27 is moving towards a renewable energy future and having a just energy transition. And so that means that as we transition our energy and our supply chains, that we're making sure that it is done in a way that is safe, inclusive, and equitable for all. And so the role of critical minerals will be very important, not just at this COP, but at future COPs, and is moving higher up on the agenda. And it's something here at the Wilson Center that we're really focused on. And that's how do we extract the resources that we need for a renewable energy future? And how can we do this in a way that doesn't bring damage to the communities and the land that they rely on?